Hi everyone, this is Cindy and I'm working on my design team project for Artzology. I'm using the Ladybug Kit. I keep calling it the Butterfly Kit, so hopefully you guys will know what I mean. I am working on this belly band, and I have this lace that I got in a Happy Mail from Robin, so I thought, well, it works just perfect. And so it's not symmetrical. It's not the same on both sides, so you can't really center it in there and get the same look on both sides, which is fine. So I've decided I'm just going to, there's a little edge here. I'm going to back it up to that edge, maybe just a little bit more. And then we have the ruffle on this side, and I think that'll be fine. And there's going to be plenty left over for some other projects. So that's just what I'm going to do right now. And this video is like the beginning of a series of videos, and I'm just going to try to put them all together. And instead of, just crafting continuously, because I don't know what my ideas are. So I'm going to try this and we'll see. So it might be kind of jumpy at times, and I apologize for that. But anyway, let's get busy gluing, and I probably should ink first, which is dangerous because where's my ink? There's part of it. Okay, yep, I knew something would fall. So anyway, I'll do this real quick. I usually end up with more ink on me than I do on my project, but I'm kind of used to that, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, and I'm using Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to put the glue on. You can see how my thing is shedding crumbs. So is my Fabri-Tac. So I'm just going to put the glue on the belly band and put it over the fabric. As a matter of fact, I had a piece of, well, I can't find it right now, of course. It was a piece of, I can't think of what it's called. The plastic wrap stuff. Parchment. That I could put under it so that this glue won't go through those holes in the lace. But I will look for it in just a second. Okay. I mean, there's nothing rocket science about this. I just thought I'd kind of show you some items I'm working on for this journal. I think this belly band is going to be a little bit long. I've got it upside down too. A little bit long for the book. But trimming it off later won't be a problem because I'm not going to keep lace on the end. So I need to find that parchment. I know where I can get more parchment. Go. Sorry about the loud noise. Okay. There. I can dry on that. And I'm just going to trim off the ends. And I really like this lace, Robin. It's just vibrant colors. And there is a belly band going to be ready for the book. And that's it for this project. I'm going to shut the video off, and when I have another one, I'll start another video and I'll piece them all together. So thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back with another little project, and this is nothing new. I just decided I wanted to do this, so I'm filming it. I have this book, The Golfer's Tea Time Journal. I, got it from the Just a Buck store. It had the lined papers in it. That's why I got it. So I tore out about 3 papers, and I took them to the my cutter, and I just cut it down. I think it's like 3 by 4, something like that, because I wanted to make a tablet, and I wanted to use this image from the Ladybug Kit. And basically all I'm going to do is staple it. I can ink it around it later if I decide that's what I want. So that's just a quick way of using one of your journaling cards to make a little tablet. And then I'm going to add this velvet ribbon that got from Goodwill. And when I put it on there, just look how it makes that almost did it, ladybug pop. So I'm going to cut some of that and glue it on, and then clean up my little project here. And so far I'm doing pretty good about keeping my desk top organized with this folio thing I have. I have my signatures over to the side. They're ready to go, and I have my thing I'm going to use on the cover. I'm waiting for it to dry, the spine to dry. And I got some collage paper over here, but other than that, I'm good. So far so good. So let me get this glued on real quick. And I'm just gonna run some glue across here. Simple little project, but those colors are just so vibrant. And when that dries a little bit, I'll just trim off that ribbon, and we've got at least one thing to go in one of our pockets. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to clean up this mess, and I will talk to you later. I'm back with another project, and I forgot to show you that I did one earlier without filming because, of course, I forget all the time. I made a fabric flip for this. I knew I had this fabric, and I was hoping I'd have enough for my spine, the white, I mean the red with the white dots, but that's it. That's all I have right there. So okay, I'll use it in a fabric flip. And I have this ticking and then some lace. So I just sew that on there. I'll probably put something over that, maybe my favorite, red velvet ribbon. Possibly, I don't know. We'll wait till we get it on the page. And then I took scraps from all that and a little scrap of bigger red velvet I had and just made a fabric embellishment, I guess you would call it, for the page. So anyway, I did that. So that's waiting in my little portfolio. And if you watched any of the videos that Deb did talking about her the kit, she talked about how you can use the pockets, cut them out and use them as templates. And she made all of them to be like a right tuck. So I want one for the left. So I just had this paper printed out. I was going to use it for collaging. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and make a pocket and show you what she meant by that template. This is not scrapbook paper, photo paper or cardstock. It's just regular copy paper. So whatever I cut out, I will back it onto some cardstock and make it a stiffer pocket like this one is. But anyway, you don't need to see that part. You just need to see what she was talking about, using this as a template. So there's my pocket for the right side of the page, but I want one for the left side. So I have to flip the template over and just line it up on this image the way I want it. And I want to get as many ladybugs in there as possible, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one in because it'd be over this way. And I really kind of want most of that flower. It kind of really matches this one. So, but they won't be on the same page together, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, line up your template the way you want it, and then just trace around it with, I'm using pencil so I can erase it if I have any lines left over. It would be kind of a smart idea. You can trace this pattern onto some plastic, clear plastic, and then that way you would have a permanent template, and you can see your design through it. So just a matter of cutting this out. And then, like I said, I will back mine onto some cardstock so it's firmer. And if I could cut straight. Okay, just the side for now. And there will be my two pockets. One for one side of the page and one for the other. So anyway, that's my next project. I'm going to glue this onto some cardstock, cut it out again, and I'll see what I'm doing next. So thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I'm back with the pockets. Here's the one I just cut out of copy paper, and I backed it onto some cardstock and cut it out. I've inked around both of them, and here was the original one. And you can kind of see the difference between printing on photo paper and printing on copy paper. But these will not be side by side in the journal, so it won't matter. Okay, so here's how they would go on a page. One on the right side, one on the left side. And now I'm deciding how to decorate. And I have this little piece of lace, I guess you would call it. I cut it from this, which is, it was a onesie for a baby. It was a Salvation Army for 50 cents. So I thought, yep, I can make use of some pieces of that. So I've got that here, and I'm thinking about gluing it just right there on the side. It won't interfere with the pocket at all. And on this one, I have these little rosettes, I don't know what you would call them, that I got at Hobby Lobby. There's a bunch of them on a roll. Cut it out, and I really want to put it over that white flower there, but it means I'm covering up that ladybug. But I really think that's where I want to put it. So I still have a ladybug right here, so I think I'll be okay. But this, I have to trim around it because it's got that tulle stuff. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to glue that down, and we'll see how these pockets look. And this is the page I decided from the journal I'm going to put them on, this music paper. So just trim around this, hopefully without cutting the actual flower. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course. Okay, get all these out of the way. All right, let me move it off of there, which means I'm going to be off screen if I don't watch it, so I don't want to get it on that page. So I think that's going to be really pretty there. It's just a subtle touch to that. So get the fabric tack working. I have some pink flowers like this too, so I'll have to see if I can find those. All right, there's that one. And here's this one. Make sure I got the right side down as I glue. Okay. Try not to cover up that ladybug. Okay. Well, that lace is really good for getting glue on your hands. Okay, now let's glue them on the page. So, just going to make them a tuck. So I'm gluing the bottom. Let me clean off my glue. Since I got glue on my hands anyway, a little bit more won't matter. Okay. I'm gluing the bottom and the side. And these are really large pockets, so I'm putting it right at the edge. Then we'll do the same on this one. And this page is a little thinner paper, so these will really help give that paper some weight. And of course, like usual, I'm gluing right on top of my desk. I didn't do anything to protect it, so now I got glue on my desk. But anyway, that's one page. I think it's really pretty. And so one done and about 30 more to go. So anyway, I thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. I'm back again. You guys are going to get tired of me popping in and out today, but what can I say? I'm working on a file folder now, and I cut it out, inked it up, and I decided I need to decorate it, of course, a little bit. So I had this scrap of fabric left over from the spine, which you guys haven't seen yet, and then I had this mesh little scrap in my little bin here, and I thought, well, that'll go behind it. And then I got to looking at that mesh, and I got to looking at this. I thought, you know what? I think I can do dots with that. So I did a little bit here. So I thought, you know, I've got like 5,000 feet of this stuff. So why don't I get a bigger piece and see if I can use it as like a stencil. So that's what we're going to do real quick. I've got this old ink. This is definitely from the scrapbooking days, but you know what? This is all the red I have. I don't have much red. So we're using this, and this way, if this mesh, which is, it's shiny. I really think it's plastic, but it might have a little bit of metal in it, but I think it's plastic. Anyway, if it eats this up, no big deal. So I'm just gonna try it and we'll see what we can get. So I'm just gonna do a little all over effect. Some of it a little bit harder than others. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And it kind of mimics, like I said, the dots on the front of this. And also I'm thinking, you know, if I ever do a bee journal, which I really want to do a bee journal, this will work for honeycomb too. And I got this mesh at an estate sale, and I'll show you the roll of it. So you'll know I wasn't exaggerating when I said I had 5,000 feet of it. There's the roll, and that's how much is on this roll. So I definitely have enough that I can use some for a stencil. So anyway, put the lid back on my chalk here, chalk ink. And like I said, I'm just gonna glue this little piece on there and this fabric, and then we'll call this done because I don't want it real thick. I mean, the embellishment's real thick, just something real simple. I did remember to put paper down over my desk this time, and once again, I'm gluing something with a bunch of holes in it, so that's gonna make a mess with my fingers, but what else is new, right? So I think that will stick pretty well, yep. And then just run some of this Fabri-Tac on this scrap of fabric. This is from the selvage end, it's got holes in it, but I don't think that matters. So anyway, that's just gonna be done. Just a little bit of embellishment there, and the stenciling on the inside. You can write on the inside, you can put photos or notes or whatever, and this is going to be ready to go in one of the pockets. So anyway, thanks for watching again. I will see y'all later. Bye.